Hey, who you gonna call? You know? Hey, MOE. Yeah, that's facts. Yeah, that's facts. Yeah, that's what up. What up, gang? Should you make friends at work? But before we get into that, do me a small favor. Please like and subscribe wherever you may be listening, wherever you may be watching. That's all I ask. Please like and subscribe. Hit the download button while you at it. You know what I'm saying? Just in case your phone get cut off, you can still tune in to the 290 Moe podcast whenever you ain't got shit to do. Ooh, I ain't said that in a few episodes, but welcome to the 290 Moe podcast hosted by me. I'm Mo. Thank you for listening. Like I said on today's episode, I got for you, should you make friends at work? It's a topic that I've had in a notebook for a minute, but just really ain't really had a chance to really write through and fill out to real recently. So we're gonna get into that. One more thing. If all day radio was something that you went to, if you a gym rat, you know what I'm saying, you work long hours at the job, go over to hiddencityradio.net. They got unlimited music, you know what I'm saying, dope DJs, and you can catch the 290 Moe podcast on hiddencityradio.net every Monday and every Friday at 1:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's 1:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The 290 Moe podcast on hiddencityradio.net. All right. Now, should you make friends at work? Pro tip: leave work at work, my guy. Leave work at work. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? Get your money and go home. Trust me. The last thing you want to do is take your work home. And the last thing you want to do after that is take home, you know what I'm saying? Take home your work, you know what I'm saying? Take home the stress of your work, you know what I'm saying? Taking that shit home with you. Leave that shit at the clock on short. And when you clock out, anything that got to do with that organization, you need to leave that shit at the clock on short. They're not paying you for your time no more. Now, I'm not saying be an asshole to your coworkers, all right? Now, of course, be cordial. You know what I'm saying? What's up, man? Good morning. Walk the bop. You know what I'm saying? You can even throw in the family good, your people good. You know what I'm saying? If y'all cool like that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not saying be an asshole. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying be up in there Kanye mugged up. You know what I'm saying? There's absolutely nothing wrong with being cordial with your coworkers. I'm not saying be an asshole. For the people in the back, I'm not saying you don't have to talk to your coworkers. I'm not saying you can't be cool with your coworkers. I'm not saying you can't be cordial with your coworkers. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm going to explain. And there's one exception to the rule, though. There's one exception to the rule where I think, you know what I'm saying, it's cool to be, you know what I'm saying, like real life friends. You know what I'm saying? I mean, friends with like telling a motherfucker your personal business, you know what I'm saying, what's going on, having a motherfucker in your crib, shit like that, you know what I'm saying? There's one exception to the rule. And that exception is if your coworker and if y'all was friends before, you know what I'm saying, prior to y'all employment, you know what I'm saying? Like if y'all was already homies that got the same job type shit, like that's different. I ain't talking about y'all, you know what I'm saying? That's I got prior history. That shit ain't got nothing to do with the gig, but this is for people who just might, you know, especially for people who might be starting a new job or people who might be just going into the workforce. This is more catered towards you, you know what I'm saying? Because other than that, your personal information should be G4 classified on Shorty. So should you make friends at work? The short, simple answer is no. Trust me, my guy. Get your money and go home. Never take home to work with you and never take your work home with you. On Shorty, leave home at home and leave work at work. Simple as that. It's really that simple. This might be another short one, y'all, on Shorty. I know I'd be like, this gonna be a short one. I'll run my mouth for another 15 minutes, walk the bop, but it's simple as that on Shorty. Because you don't want, you know what I'm saying? And this is a sidebar. I was thinking about this on my way here, you know what I'm saying, on my way here. This is probably not even in my notes. If y'all hear me bring it up again, it's because it's in my notes and I forgot I was in my notes. But I was thinking about it on my way to the crib today. Like, even though we all up in that bitch like grown men and shit, like, Joe, I real life be having grown men tell on me. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't never for nothing. You know, it ain't never like smacking nobody in the back of the head or no shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But I be having grown men tell on me because, you know what I'm saying, I'm the type of dude, especially at work, you know what I'm saying? Because especially like the type of job I got, you know what I'm saying? If you really serious about, I guess, your employment and really in the workforce, you gonna stay there because the benefits is worth it. So ain't nobody up in there trying to risk no, you know what I'm saying, risk they bread, fuck they bread up over no stupid shit. So ain't nobody finna throw no bowls up in this bitch. So we gonna talk shit. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm gonna talk shit on shorty. And especially if it's just, you know what I'm saying, me and that one person, we have a disagreement, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be uncut raw. On shorty, I might give you some good shit like, yeah, woo, blase, on shorty. It's just me and you though. My mans, he go tell on shorty. He go tell the supervisor, like, yeah, Brian said this to me. You know what I'm saying? And this is how I swear for God, so I've been in my job like 6 years. This probably happened at least like 4 times on shorty. When it just been me and another mod and we have some type of disagreement and I be like, yeah. Ooh, out the box. On shorty. On shorty. Motherfucker go real loud, tell on me. On shorty. And so it's like, if you telling on me for shit like that, I know it's shit that I got going on in my personal life. I know it's shit, it might be places I might be, people I might be around, that you might see some shit and tell on me. On shorty. So you think I'm gonna let you in? On shorty. You can't handle yourself. You can't handle yourself on this work site. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure if you can handle yourself out there in the real world against real lions and tigers and bears. You know what I'm saying? But that was just something I was thinking about on the way in to record this podcast. Now, what do I mean by never take your work home with you and never take home to work with you? You know what I'm saying? What do I mean by that? I mean, the guy that's yelling at his phone, don't be that guy. You know what I'm saying? The guy that's at work yelling on his phone. You know what I'm saying? And you already know he yelling at his girl or the girl that's, arguing with her dude. You know what I'm saying? These podcasts, a lot of times, they always go both ways, but I'm speaking from a man's perspective. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker be at the job, you know what I'm saying, acting crazy because of what's going on outside this bitch on shorty. You ain't finna clock out and go do shit. You know what I'm saying? So what's the point of you up in here acting crazy? You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. It's like you may be in your own little bubble, you know what I'm saying? But that shit can affect your production at your job, you know what I'm saying? And even though people walk past you and people ride past you and they might be looking like they man your bed, motherfuckers be listening to what the fuck y'all be talking about. On sure, motherfuckers be trying to eavesdrop and see what the fuck really be going on, cause you look, you know what I'm saying? You standing out like a sore thumb. What the fuck they used to say? Like, is that the expression? You stick out like a sword, like a thumb needle, whatever the fuck it is. But you sticking out. You know what I'm saying? Leave that shit at home, bro. Ain't shit gon', you know what I'm saying? This ain't what they make it even more simpler for you, for the people in the back. This ain't the time or the place. On shorty, simple as that. Get your money. Like, whatever the fuck y'all got going on, man, just say that shit for when you go off. Just say that shit for when you get off, man. Cause you think yelling on the phone, doing something, but these people done heard all types of parts of your personal conversation. You think people don't talk? You know what I'm saying? That's another reason just keep home and work separated. Cause you don't want people. Now you done said, you know what I'm saying, 10 words on this motherfucker phone, on his phone, and your coworker done heard you say 5 of them, you know what I'm saying, and put 3 of them together and then told 2 people what he heard. You know what I'm saying? That's just not, you don't even want to, that's not even the type of stuff you want to risk. You want to keep your personal business, first of all, you want to keep your personal business personal, you know what I'm saying? It's like, do you really think somebody gonna hear you say something juicy and then keep it to themselves? Come on, man. These dudes be up. I work with a whole bunch of grown men, you know what I'm saying? They be clicked up and linked up, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking about like high school up in that bitch. I was like, boy, what type is y'all? You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, we're here for a reason. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like we should stick to that reason and make everything go smooth on Shorty. On Shorty. I walk in that bitch 8 o'clock in the morning, people were laughing and telling jokes. I was like, what the fuck is so funny? You know, this is y'all. Hey, but we can say that for another podcast. Or you just check out my podcast. Make sure y'all go check out my podcast. When do you know it's time to quit your job, man? And that might shed some light on, you know what I'm saying, if some people listening to this trying to understand why I feel the way I feel. Go listen to this podcast, come back, finish listening to this, and then you might be able to understand me a little more. Because right now it might sound like I'm ranting a little bit, but I'm not, because it's all going to make sense. I'm going to make it make sense. I'm sure people be up in that bitch talking about your business, and they don't even know your name. I'm sure. They be dude with the, you know, buddy with the, or girl that drive the, on Shorty, or girl with the color, with the hair color on Shorty. Motherfucker be up in there talking about you, don't even know your fucking name on Shorty. What Kanye say on Shorty? People talk so much shit about me at barbershops, they forget to get their haircuts on Shorty. But again, for my people in the back that's hard of hearing on Shorty, there's nothing wrong with being cordial at work. But I'm just saying, keep it as small talk. You know what I'm saying? Sports. Hey, you seen the game, dog? Yeah, you want to bet on the game? Whoa, shit like that on cheese. Don't be going up in there telling like, yeah, man, I have to slap the shit out of one girl, walk the box. I don't condone any type of domestic violence. I've never slapped any girl. But, you know what I'm saying? But just shit like that. You don't want to go like, man, whoa, my motherfuckers in real life walked up to me like, man, my woo, like, boy, I don't get on fuck on Shorty. I mean, that if you feel like you have some shit you need to talk about at work to your coworkers, that's probably something you need to sit on the couch and talk, get some counseling about, my guy. On Shorty. But I'm saying, keep it as small talk. You know what I'm saying? Sports, music. You seen them versus 3-6 Mafia and Bone Thugs. That was going crazy last night on Shorty. I didn't see it, but you know, I might just be like, yeah, on Shorty. Hey, that's my favorite thing at work on Shorty. I don't know what a motherfucker be talking about on Shorty. I'm like, yeah, on Shorty. Yeah, on Shorty. Every time on Shorty, because I ain't got nothing to talk about. Shorty, once this work shit on me. You want to listen to my podcast? Listen to my podcast when you ain't got shit else to do. And that's still going to take me 10 seconds to tell you that shit. And I ain't got shit else to say for the rest of the day. On Shorty, but that's just me. If I'm wrong, Joe, if I feel like I'm wrong, reach out. You know what I'm saying? Reach out. The 290 Moe podcast, all my contact information is in the description of this podcast or in the description of this video. You feel like I'm wrong, you feel like I'm capping, reach out. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. Let me know how you feel. Let me know where I'm wrong, and I can have you on part 2 when we gonna chop it up. But you know what I'm saying? Music, politics. You know what I'm saying? I really don't recommend the last one. I really don't recommend that y'all discuss politics. But you know what I'm saying? That's a topic for another episode. But you know, just small talk. You know what I'm saying? Your co-workers are already, you know what I'm saying, forcing friendships because we have to spend damn near half the year with each other. You know what I'm saying? Because we work together. You know what I'm saying? So forcing a friendship, that's like awkward in my opinion, Shorty. We don't have to smile. Hey, we don't have to do that shit every time we see each other because I'm not going to feel like that every day on Shorty. On Shorty. Someday I might be going through some real shit, you know what I'm saying? I might be in a different type of mood where I don't want to talk. Not motherfucker thinking you acting different toward them. When it's just like, nah, bro, on Shorty. I'm just here for the stick up on Shorty. I'm just here to get my money and I'm up on Shorty. I'm tired. Fuck you talking about? I ain't getting enough sue, but I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna come this bitch like, yeah, Joe. Yeah, Joe, I stayed up to like 3-4 in the morning, out the bar, blase, you know what I'm saying? She got, nah, you know what I'm saying? Now HR calling me in there asking about my night, man. Y'all people crazy, man, on Shorty. But, you know, stuff like that, man, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, you tell one person, 10 people gonna know. Like, you don't have to, you know what I'm saying? We don't have to do that every time we walk past. Like, hey, like we can just walk past each other on Shorty. Ain't nothing wrong with that. On Shorty. I know who you are. I see you on Shorty. Oh, sure, that should just be awkward to me. If I'm wrong, reach out, man. Tell me where I'm wrong. Oh, shorty. No, no, no. On shorty, you a cool ass coworker, but you can't come to my crib. On shorty. Now I'm a businessman. You know what I'm saying? So if you know me, if we talking business, that's you know what I'm saying? That's different. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, like I said, we just gonna stick to the script. Should you make friends at work? No. It's a robbery. It's a stick up. You don't need no witnesses. Get your check, get the bread and go home, bro. On shore. You want to keep that shit as separated as much as possible. Never take your work home with you. When you leave work, when you clock out, leave all that shit at the clock. Leave all that shit at the clock. Once you clock out, when you clock in, you on their time. When you clock out, it's over with. On shorty. On shorty. Leave all that shit there. I'm telling you, that shit gonna be less stressful. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna feel much better on shorty. I know some days you're gonna have to vent that shit sometimes, but I'm telling you, you're gonna feel much better if you leave all that shit at the door. Once you clock out, you can't do shit about it anyway. On shorty. You can't do shit about it anyway till tomorrow anyway. Fuck that shit. On shorty. And that's another reason why you shouldn't be, you know what I'm saying, creating these type of relationships at work. So now when you clock out, you can't even really be cool because you and Buddy done had a disagreement about who out the block. You know what I'm saying? Now you and Buddy, boy, I don't give a fuck about motherfucker feel about shit. Tomorrow. Fuck you talking about. You know what I'm saying? It's like if even it's like if your boss a jerk, you know what I'm saying? Don't be at home, you know what I'm saying, talking about him and how he be pissing you off and shorty, because if you think about it, that man at home probably ain't thinking about you. And if he is, he thinking about you in the vein of I got under that nigga's skin. On shorty. He thinking about you under that vein. So don't leave you know what I'm saying, unless you finna smack the shit out of him the next day, unless you finna quit, unless you finna catch a case, you know what I'm saying, and really go up in there and stand on the desk and smack the shit out of him. On shorty. Just, you know what I'm saying, chop that shit up. On shorty. Clock out. Give him some, I'm telling you, the best way, you know what I'm saying, to handle any supervisor that you feel like is a jerk or an asshole on shorty. Just, you gotta be witty. You can talk crazy to him without cussing or being disrespectful. And then you can cuss and be disrespectful to him, but it just gotta be y'all two on short. You can't get loud. You gotta do that shit real low key. You was like when y'all talking and he say something, you like, yo, you a bitch on short. Oh, sure. On Shorty, I'm already know I'm not gonna be working for too long on Shorty, but you know, I'm really saving up for the next chapter, but that's another podcast for another episode. But before we get up out of here, man, unless you about to quit, you know what I'm saying? Unless you about to quit and you about to go in there and beat Jim ass tomorrow, leave that shit at work, man, on Shorty, because he's still gonna be there tomorrow and you still gonna be there tomorrow. On shorty. So if you ain't finna go up in that bitch and turn your motherfucking badge in and flip his desk over, on shorty tomorrow. In a minute. On shorty. See you tomorrow, bright and early. Fuck you talking about? Goof ass. On shorty. You at home mad. For what? On shorty. For what? You going back tomorrow? On shorty. You ain't finna do shit. Go home, relax, man. Get you some rest. Go home, relax. Get you some rest. Get you some eats and sleeps, man. Go home, relax, get you some eats and sleep so you can deal with whatever the fuck these people got going on at this slavery, so that you best prepared to handle that. You know what I'm saying? That's something that I'm, you know what I'm saying, in the process of teaching myself right now in the vein of practicing healthy sleep. You know what I'm saying? Healthy sleep. You know what I'm saying? Healthy sleep habits. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, you know what I'm saying, go to work trying to feel your best, you know what I'm saying? So you ain't in there sleepy and falling out, you know what I'm saying? So you can do your job, get the fuck out of there on shorty. That's my best advice, man. Should you make friends at work? No, you shouldn't make friends, you know what I'm saying? You should make friends where you're like, hey, let's go kick it after work. Come over my crib. Let's go play the game, you know what I'm saying? I don't think that, unless y'all got blood ties from before a motherfucking job, you know what I'm saying? I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think it's safe, you know what I'm saying? Go to work, man. You should be, when you go to work, you should be the stick-up man on shorty. You coming in there you don't want to talk, you don't want to show, you don't want nobody to hear your voice. On Shorty, you just coming for the money and you leaving. On Shorty, should you make friends at work? Hell no. This has been a 290 Moe podcast. Thank you for listening. It's your host, 290 Moe. Please like, subscribe, download, shit, just in case your phone get cut off, shit. Because if your phone get cut off and you download it, that means you can still listen to 290 Moe podcast. And if all day radio is something that you into, and if you an indie artist and you want to get radio play, go on hiddencityradio.net right now. 290 Moe podcast is playing on hiddencityradio.net every Monday, every Friday, 1:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I love y'all. In a minute, gang.